Q services, Q washers, eBay and YouTube yet again. So I've simply got here is a Yanmar L100, 15 litre, 200 bar, electric start. Now what I've simply done is we've set this up to work two ways. At the moment in time it's set up so if you wanted to, the system itself, you've got the probe there, you can put a hose onto there and you can connect into the system, so straight off the mains feed. You would then open this valve like it's open now, the water would return back into the unloader itself, so it would circulate round. So as you let go of the trigger, the water circulates back round into the head, so you can work straight off mains without water going everywhere. If you wanted to, you can even suck that way as well. We've then got the system where we close this valve, unplug the quick release on the unloader, and then we'd make the machine suck and return. So the water inlet feed followed by the dump. So then the system will be set up on the suck and return. So you just leave it running all day long without doing any harm to the seals. What you can't afford to do is when you're making the machine work off mains, leave it running for long periods of time, as otherwise you will get heat transmission from the seals inside the pump and start to get heat wear with the water circulating round and round and round. Belt drive system as normal. What you've simply got there is the nut, the tensioning nut that tensions the belts up. So it's not just a case of dropping this pump on the system and fastening it down, it's got the proper plate that should be in place when you're doing this job. Push button start. Underneath the frame itself we've got a dry cell battery, not a wet cell battery, so there's less weight. So on the system itself, that's 200 bar, 15 litres, Yanmar L100 electric start with an interpump WS201. Flow sensitive unloader all the time. So it means it's then taking the strain away from the whole system. The hoses themselves, when you let go of the trigger, it doesn't matter if that gun's leaking, that engine is not going to surge. All because of the cost of a flow sensitive unloader compared to a trapped unloader. Want to turn the pressure down, you'd simply use the throttle on the system. Any reason you need to, what you've simply got there as well is the pull start. Thank you very much. Q services, Q washers, eBay and YouTube.